What financial advice do the super rich give their kids? It's a question that has intrigued minds for centuries. After all, wealth on the scale of the super rich is not just about maintaining a lifestyle, it's about safeguarding a legacy that spans generations. Welcome to Wealth Creation, the platform that changes your mindset about wealth and teaches you how to create your own wealth. The super rich, the top 1%, have a net worth that's hard for most of us to even fathom. They exist in a sphere where their financial decisions can shape economies and influence global trends. But how do they ensure that their wealth doesn't just survive but thrives through their offspring? The answer lies in the power of financial education. You see, money and how to handle it is not something we're born knowing. It's a skill, one that must be learned, honed, and mastered. And for the super rich, this education begins at an early age. They know that the true value of their wealth lies not in what it can buy, but in the freedom and opportunities it can provide. So, how do they impart this wisdom to their children? What golden nuggets of financial acumen do they share? Well, that's exactly what we're here to discuss. This video is your ticket to a front row seat in a masterclass on wealth management, straight from those who've mastered it themselves. We've distilled their advice into 5 key points, each carrying a wealth of wisdom in its own right. These are not just tips or tricks, but life lessons, principles that form the foundation of their financial strategy. They're about understanding the value of money, knowing when and where to invest, diversifying your investments, managing debt, and the importance of continuous learning. So buckle up and prepare to delve into a world that few have access to. You're about to get a glimpse into the mindset of the super rich, a mindset that's been cultivated carefully and passed down through generations. So, let's uncover the secrets of the super rich and see what financial wisdom they pass on to their children. First and foremost, the super rich stress the importance of understanding the value of money. It's easy to see money as a goal, especially when the world around us often seems to measure success by financial wealth. However, those who have amassed great fortunes view money differently. They teach their children that money is a tool, not a destination. You see, money is an enabler. It's a resource that can be used to create opportunities, to secure a comfortable lifestyle, and to make a difference in the world. It's not about hoarding wealth for the sake of being rich. It's about using that wealth as a means to an end. This perspective shifts the focus from simply accumulating money to creating meaningful experiences, building relationships, and pursuing passions. It's about living life fully and not being consumed by the pursuit of wealth. As the saying goes, money is a good servant but a bad master. The second piece of advice is to invest, not just save. Now, this doesn't mean you shouldn't save at all. But consider this. The super rich don't just hoard money, they make their money work for them. This is where the concept of investing comes into play. Investing is about putting your money into ventures, assets, or projects that have the potential to generate more money over time. It's about creating streams of passive income, money that rolls in even when you're not actively working for it. Think about it. If you have $100 and you keep it in a jar, it'll still be $100 next year. But if you invest it wisely, it could be 110, 120, or even more. And let's not forget the magic of compound interest. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, growing bigger and faster as it goes. This is the power of investing. Remember, money that's just sitting in a savings account is money that's not working for you. The third piece of advice is to diversify your investments. Picture this. You're at a buffet. You wouldn't just fill your plate with one type of dish, right? You'd want to try a little bit of everything to ensure a balanced meal. The same principle applies to your investments. By spreading your funds across various asset types and sectors, you create a well-rounded portfolio. Now, why is this important? Well, it's all about risk management. The financial market can be unpredictable. Some sectors might experience a boom, while others may face a downturn. If you've put all your eggs in one basket, a single market swing could wipe out all your savings. But if your investments are diverse, you are better protected against market volatility. Some of your investments might underperform, but others could thrive. Diversification is not just about maximizing returns, it's also about minimizing risk. And thus, the super rich always advise their kids to diversify their investments. The fourth piece of advice is to learn to manage debt. It may seem counterintuitive, but the super rich often carry debt. However, it's not debt in the way most of us understand it. They see it as a strategic tool that can be used to their advantage, not something to be feared or avoided. This is the concept of good debt versus bad debt. Good debt is an investment that will grow in value or generate long-term income. For example, taking a loan to start a business or to buy real estate. On the other hand, bad debt is something that quickly loses value and does not generate income, like a luxury car or a lavish vacation. So, it's not about avoiding debt altogether, it's about understanding the difference between good and bad debt and leveraging good debt to create wealth. Remember, debt can be a powerful tool, but only if you know how to use it properly. The fifth and final piece of advice is to always keep learning. Yes, you heard that right. The super rich don't just hand over their wealth to their children, they arm them with knowledge and a thirst for continuous learning. The financial world is dynamic, like a river that never stops flowing. It changes, adapts, and evolves. That's why the super rich underscore the importance of staying informed about market trends, new investment opportunities, and financial strategies. Think about it, the more you know, the better decisions you can make. You don't want to be left in the dust when the next big thing hits, do you? The super rich understand this and they make sure their children do too. They encourage them to read, to research, to ask questions, to never stop growing their financial wisdom. As Benjamin Franklin once said, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Embrace that wisdom, and you'll be well on your way to financial success. Let's recap the financial advice the super rich give their kids. First and foremost, they teach their children to understand the value of money. It is not just about accumulating wealth, but also about understanding how money works, its power and limitations. They never shy away from talking about money, making it a part of everyday conversations, thus demystifying it and instilling a healthy attitude towards it from an early age. The second piece of advice is to invest. Don't just save. The super rich know that money sitting idle in a bank account isn't going to grow exponentially. They teach their children about the power of compounding and the importance of investing in assets that generate value over time. They also emphasize the importance of starting early, as time is a crucial factor in growing wealth. Thirdly, they stress the importance of diversifying investments. Not putting all eggs in one basket is a fundamental principle of investing. They teach their children to spread their investments across different asset classes to manage risk and maximize returns. This strategy not only provides a safety net in case one investment fails, but also opens up multiple avenues for wealth creation. The fourth piece of advice is learning to manage debt. The super rich understand that debt, when used wisely, can be a tool to increase wealth. They teach their children about good debt and bad debt, and how to use credit strategically. They also emphasize the importance of paying off debts on time to maintain a good credit score. Finally, the super rich believe in the principle of lifelong learning. They teach their children that the world of finance is constantly evolving, and staying updated with the latest trends and developments is key to maintaining and growing their wealth. They encourage their children to read, attend seminars, and continuously educate themselves about personal finance and investment strategies. Remember, financial wisdom is not exclusive to the super rich. Everyone can benefit from these pieces of advice and use them to improve their own financial health. If you liked the video, please don't forget to subscribe and share it with family and friends on the journey of financial growth.